I don't like guessing. 35?
31.
Okay. See, because if you guess too high, it's like insulting.
No, I'm just curious. People's perception of how I look. I never take it personal. It's just...
You could have told me anything from 25 to 42. I would have said okay. Okay. It wasn't weird until you said it. I was cool.
I meet clients when I go to people's houses, and like every so often it comes up. They're like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then you see them like squirm a little.
Yeah.
And I like watching it because it's just fun. Because I'm like, just guess.
Because you look very age ambiguous.
Age ambiguous?
Yes.
Interesting.
Age ambiguous sounds very.
I don't know. Is that a
Pro-
compliment or is that a?
No, that's definitely a compliment. It just
Yeah.
sounds like super swanky for like being just the term. Like
And,
I
like,
can't tell how old.
The
you
reason
are.
why I guess so high is the clue you gave me was something from my childhood. So like you're in my age range.
It was my childhood too.
Yeah, but we're not that far apart.
They're pretty far apart.
Yeah,
Well,
you're 6
yeah.
years older than me.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't guess 20 something.
Yeah.
So that's why I said so high. I was like, it has to be close to my age.
Pretty far apart.
I think also the way that you kind of act and carry yourself also gives people the sense of that you're older.
Yes, yes.
That's another thing too.
I'm learning that I'm getting older because younger people are annoying me, and I catch myself saying things like, "Oh, that's what old people used to say when I was a kid."
yeah.
It's very
I
frustrating.
find myself every once in a while I'll do something that like my mom used to do, and I would get so annoyed and like pissed off when she would do it, and then I do it, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, having children ages you.
Yeah.
Like there's often times where my wife is parenting our child. I was like, "Oh, that's me." That's something I would do. I feel bad for you.
Do you feel like a sense of like joy because you're like, that's really my kid, or like
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
even if it's bad?
Yes, good and bad. But for small wins, like my youngest daughter started singing like an old Outkast song the other day, and not like not a mainstream one, like a deeper cut. I'm like, yeah, that's my kid. I'm raising this one right. It's
Nice.
a really proud moment.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that when I have kids. I'm very interested in genetics, like even like the way they look, how they act, all those things. So hearing that from you is interesting.
No, it's super scary. All the good and bad habits.
Do you have your phone on you? Because you might be our information guy.
Yeah, but it is dying.
All right,
Is
let
that
me get
like?
mine.
Is that like? I don't know how many percent. Hold on, let me check. 16%. I think we're gonna be good. You left your phone in the car?
Oof. Cooking in there.
Yeah. It's not gonna work when he gets back. So what do you do besides being the lead singer of Foxtrot?
Like work-wise?
Yeah.
So I have my own animal care business. It's called Let's Make Tracks. I've been doing that for this is our 9th year.
Okay.
So I've been doing it for a while. I think that also kind of aged me up. Like I had to make a lot of adult decisions when I was really young.
Yeah.
So I think that pushed me to be more, take life more seriously or be more mature, I guess, which is kind of a stupid thing to say, but in general, I just noticed that. But yeah, I do that full time pretty much.
So what is a dog care facility?
So the business is sort of like we come into your house and anything that you need, if you're on vacation, if you're at work, if you are sick, whatever you need, we come in and kind of do the things that you can't do or you're not there to do. Dog walking, dog sitting, training, drop-ins. We make organic animal treats, all those things.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh. I am a dog owner. And
Nice.
I might need your services at some point because, dog ownership is a chore.
Yes.
It's legit. It's too legit. Robert is too legit.
He is.
Anyway,
Yes.
we are live here in the wonderful, well, in his opinion, the wonderful state of New Jersey.
Do you know how excited I am that we're doing our first podcast from the great state of New Jersey?
I got to tell you, I'm a little upset. Here's why. Because on the way here, I'm gonna make a bold statement.
Okay.
Jersey drivers annoy me, and because the entire time I was being tailgated abusively.
Okay,
Abusively.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Abusive.
and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You drive way too slow.
I was doing the limit.
That's the point. Okay.
Now
you
here's
drive way too slow.
Okay, here's why. I do the limit in Jersey because I have a few priors, speeding tickets,
Yeah.
and or speeding tickets that have not been resolved.
You were probably going way too fast then. If you're on 78
Yeah.
and you're doing anything less than 80, you're going way too slow.
And what's the speed limit on 78?
65.
Okay, so why am I doing 80?
Because that's how fast you go on 78.
I'm not trying to get caught.
You,
I don't want to go to Jersey jail.
They're not going to bother you at 80.
They're gonna bother me.
You're in the way. Like I rode in the car with you one time. I was like, why are we going so slow? I can't say anything. It's not my car. And you weren't doing the speed limit. But I was like, especially for the car that you have, for your car to be going the speed limit is very frustrating. It's super loud to be going that slow.
Were we in Pennsylvania?
No, we weren't. We went fishing that time.
Oh yeah,
And the-
I definitely cannot. Listen. I cannot speed in Jersey.
I was so.
Because
It's not
if I go
speeding
down-
if you're doing 80.
Listen to me. If I go down in Jersey and you're with me, you're going down too. You know that, right?
You're not at 80, bruh. You're fine.
Okay. All
You're
right.
fine.
You know what? Let's make a bet. You're gonna ride with me. I'm gonna see how fast I can go.
Yeah. If you get
And I'm
pulled
not-
over on 78 doing less than 90, and but it's also because your car is so loud. They're looking for you, and you have
They're
PA
looking for me
tag.
for other reasons too.
That too. But so in this area, right?
Yeah.
Every time I got pulled over in this area, they see my license like, oh, you're a local? Go home, bud.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
I'm not a local, so they would give me the full,
Oh no, they're definitely gonna give you a ticket.
the
Yes.
full
Yes.
length of the law.
Yes.
Anyway, you probably see a special person in the middle here. This is my friend, my newly found brother, my fearless leader in the band Foxtrot. He is Robert Becker, and he is here to grace us with his presence. He's not from Jersey, so I'm going to put that right up front.
I'm a surrogate Jersey person. I went to school in Jersey, so
Oh
Yeah.
my!
kind of familiar
is-
with this place.
I didn't know that about you.
The great state of New Jersey.
Well, I agree with your first point about Jersey drivers. I'm on that team. Like they don't know how to drive.
Did you get tailgated
I was
aggressively
going
as well?
75 in a 45, and I was getting tailgated.
Where was this 45 at?
This was literally across the bridge, going to Phillipsburg.
On 173, like right? Yeah. You don't do a 45 over there. It's too slow. You gotta do at least 60.
75 I was going pretty fast.
Oh, you doing 75?
Yeah,
Who's behind you?
a truck, like a pickup truck.
Oh, he had places to be, man. You gotta go.
I was surprised it wasn't a Nissan Altima, but that's for another day.
No, Pennsylvania drivers either drive way too fast or way too slow.
I feel like they're more cautious.
We are definitely more
General.
cautious. We look before we put our turn signal on, and then we put our turn signal on. That's an important step. Then we look again, and then we make our merge. Jersey, they're just like, start moving over the line. You get 1 to 2 blips on the turn signal thing, and then they're done. And
But
then
you're halfway through the turn already.
They looked before they.
I guarantee you they
so
didn't look.
I drive in both states on a daily basis, and I think PA drivers are way worse than Jersey drivers.
Okay, all right.
Way worse.
Why? Because we
Is
do
it the
mostly the
cautiousness?
law.
Too cautious?
Maybe that you're too like you don't know where you're going. You're going the same route every single day. Nothing's changed. Just drive. It's not that difficult.
See, I'm okay with that because that's easy to navigate around unless they're like chilling in the passing lane. But when they're too unpredictable, too crazy, then it's like I don't know. Should I? Then you have to like basically have a dog fighting match with them.
Yeah, yes, but that's how I feel like driving in PA. Like they're too scared of everything.
I do admit one major flaw in Pennsylvania drivers: when the light turns green, and they're just looking at the light like.
Is that PA or is that everywhere?
No,
Nah, that's definitely
it's
PA,
worse
bro.
because I never had to honk my horn in my life. I have to do it every other day in Easton.
I do a 3-second rule. I count to 3, then I beep.
See, I never had to have that problem in Jersey because we barely stop at stop signs. We do the Jersey roll.
That's what it's called.
The Jersey
The
roll.
Jersey roll.
I do like that. The Jersey roll.
I got a ticket one time. I told the cop, I was like, I rolled. He's like, he was like, I get it, but like the neighborhood, they were calling on people for like people speeding down that way. Like so, like we have to give out tickets.
Does the cop just sit there?
The cop was just sitting there. I remember it was like a couple days for Halloween. I was on the way to church. I had the Bible in the pastor seat. I was very upset. But I literally was like, but I rolled. You could roll.
Imagine that in the Jersey handbook, the driver's manual. You can roll as long as it's not faster than 5 seconds.
I was so heated. So heated.
They probably made so much money that weekend.
They did, and like what it was, it made sense. So there was 2 apartment complexes that were attached to each other, and they put a gate in between it. So people would go from one complex into the like where they had these mini mansions in the back, drive through that neighborhood, get to the other apartment complex. That's what I was doing. So to keep people from doing that, they put a cop there.
Hey,
Checks out.
if it works, it works.
It
So
was very
anyway,
frustrating.
let's get into it. So this is a special episode of the podcast. We're recording in April, but we are doing this for the month of May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month. And Daniel and I really are passionate about mental health, especially as youngish men. Men are very closed book. It can be sometimes when it comes to mental health. So we wanted to be part of breaking that stigma, right?
Yeah. Shine a light on it. Make it more normalized. Make it more palatable, if you would.
Yeah. And I've had some very, very deep, hard, and tough conversations with both of my best friends here. So it's something that that we wanted to put out into the world, some positive energy. And what better on this gorgeous spring day?
It's beautiful out here.
Like, this was a crazy day to pick. Like,
Yeah, we got really lucky.
the drive up here was gorgeous. Like, your backyard's gorgeous, you know.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, New Jersey's beautiful.
All right, don't go. I wouldn't go that far. I would not go. I would never go that far, actually.
It just
Nah, I'm
proves
just
that you're
kidding.
hating because it's hard with all the good things you just said to then try to say that's anything besides beautiful.
But so yeah, I guess to get started, we're just gonna like free flow it. But mental health is something that at least I know I've dealt with since childhood. How about you guys?
Yeah, it's something that you can't help but deal with in life. But, well, actually, no, maybe not deal with per se, because a lot of times it's something that people try to just like press down and make it seem like it's not a thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the easy things that you can do because you can't physically see it. Like you can't. It's very easy to hide.
Mm-hmm.
It actually takes almost no effort to hide it.
I think it's also strange because, like Derek mentioned earlier, it's I think you even mentioned, it's a very unpopular sort of topic with men. So like growing up, where it's like the saying, "Put some dirt in it," just like suck it up. That you can't keep applying that to your life for your whole life with everything, or else you're gonna be a disaster when you're an adult. Because all of those moments that you needed to kind of talk about something or release something, you just bottled it up. And now you're 40.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And you have so many problems that manifest in different ways in your life that you don't understand because you never thought about it or figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess I'll kick it off. For me, it's always been like it's been a more of a personal relationship for me. Like, I struggle with personal relationships, especially since I was young, and I've been like doing a lot of like digging, so much digging, just to figure out like why do I get to such like dark places sometimes. And I guess it was a fear of detachment, I could say, in a nutshell. Like, I get very I guess you could say I get attached to people, and whether it's quickly or not, like when I was young, it was very quickly. Like, I can remember back in kindergarten, I had like this one of my best friends. His name was Christian, and we were like thick as thieves. And the end of kindergarten year, he moves away to Hawaii, and like I was a wreck for weeks. And my mom, she could probably remember, and my dad too. But like, I was like, you remember that song? "That's What Friends Are For."
Yeah.
With what was that, Gladys Knight? And
I think so.
who else was in that? that
Oh.
song would kill me every time it came on. And I was like, I miss Christian. Like I was, and ever since then, I don't know. I just like getting attached to friends and trying to be a good friend. Later on in teen years, like trying to fit in, and like I already wasn't a normal kid to begin with. Like I've always been kind of like on the fringe of like what everybody else was. I've like come to embrace that in my older years, but like, you know, growing up as a teenager, you're trying to fit in, you're trying to like do my guy friends like me, do, you know, back then do girls like me, like, and it was like, no, okay, cool, I'll just like hop from group to group and just, you know, hope for the best. But so yeah, that's kind of like what formed into my later years, and I guess it kind of formed a hard outer shell to where like I'm almost like super not, I don't want to say that I am dismissive off the jump with people, but it's very hard for me to let people in now. Super hard. And like when I finally do, and like it could be something trivial, it could be something real deep, like if it switches to where I feel like I can't trust, then I like cut, and then I like ghost, and like that's also not good. But like I don't know, it's just been a very psychological roller coaster over the years. So, and like not many people know that about me, and like here I am like spilling.
To the world, man.
Yeah, well, maybe not to the world. If
Well,
you're
hopefully.
listening to this in Japan, like, what's up, konnichiwa. That's so racist. I'm sorry. Is it racist? That's not racist.
Just hello.
Just hello
Okay.
in Japanese.
Are you sure it's Japanese? It is.
I'm
It is.
100% sure.
I had to think about it.
I was
for a
such a Japanese like head. I love Japan culture. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of like a nutshell of my psyche and struggles with it over the years. So mine is like interpersonal relationships in a nutshell, and we can like go deeper, but that's mine at a surface level.
You're what?
My that's like, I think that's at the heart of a lot of my issues.
So, got you. When you think about mental, like what stresses you out the most, and the basis of it is that.
Yeah.
Ah.
For me, I think that's it in a nutshell. There's other stuff too, like self-worth and all that, but like I think that comes from interpersonal relationships that have gone wrong or not the way I would have liked.
Yeah. So, I'm weird. I'm weird in a way where someone could leave, and it won't really like bother me.
Anyone?
So like, if my wife left or my mom passed, like that, fine. But like friendship, like we could just stop talking for any random reason, and I'll be okay with it. And then we start talking again years later, like as long I won't have a problem with it. But like I've always been bad at reaching out to people. I'm always good with just letting you be where you are. But I think that comes from like my father passing. So like I'm used to people just not being there.
When did your father pass?
When I was 10.
Okay.
So like I'm used to like, I don't feel bad if someone's going through something in life and they had to tune me out for a little bit. I don't feel slighted by it, but I also want to. I'm always trying to be there for people because I've always been a solid rock in a way. So, but I've always realized that I'm always trying to be there, but I never reach out for someone to be there for me.
What if they tune you out for a specific reason, something that you did?
So
Because you said random reason, but what if it's personal?
it depends. Like, if I wronged you, I'm big enough person to say I apologize. But if I didn't wrong you and you don't want to talk to me because something I did and I didn't wrong you in some way, like if I feel justified, I don't care.
What if you don't know? Like the person that you're dealing with is not communicating that with you, but they don't want to talk
And
to you.
then if I don't know, then I'm fine with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm not curious enough, I guess. Like as you said, they turn into a NPC.
So let's say Derek did that to you. You'd be fine with that?
No, if it happened so like God forbid,
Yeah.
me and Derek stopped working together, and then we never talked again because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm fine with that. But like,
That's circumstantial. Like
yeah,
just work.
like that, yeah. But no, so I've never had someone stop talking to me, and I didn't know why. So I guess that's easy for me.
Did you have a lot of like other, at least men that you talked to that were straight up with you about why?
Yeah.
Really?
So I've been lucky in the fact that I've only had a few friends in my life,
Yeah.
and we've always had great communication.
Okay.
So like one of my friends, we didn't talk to each other for years. I knew why, but like we had forgot why. Like, I forgot why, but in the moment I was like, oh, it's because of this. But we're best friends now. But it was little, childish stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, that's like 80% of the things like can be things that you can get over. It's just a matter of like open communication, really. But like I think egos get in the way, and I don't know.
Well, I think it's ego, but I also think people are uncomfortable with confrontation and like hearing something that they might not like from someone. Like just the thought of that, I think, scares a lot of people. And I've learned that truthfully, the most important moments in my life are through confrontation and like having those tough conversations or being in situations that are unfavorable to kind of navigate. Because I learned how I screwed up trying to navigate difficult situations, but also what to do next time. Just like, I think for myself personally, I've always been trying to take notes my whole life because my dad passed when I was really young. I was 4 when he passed, and I always felt like something was different in my life, obviously, but I never felt like woe was me. I just noticed like I wanted to understand like people who had dads in their life, like what that was like. So when I went over to people's houses or I was in different situations, I would just kind of see like, oh, what's it like for someone else like to be around their dad and hang out. Like I just didn't understand that. So I was always curious about that, and I guess my curiosity helped me take notes, not just that, but kind of everything as I went through life, just paying attention to things my sister did that didn't work. Okay, don't do this. Don't say this to my mom. Like, just stuff like that where it's just taking notes, just to be more vigilant, more mindful, to hopefully navigate through life in a more streamlined way than what I have seen doesn't work for people. But every situation's different, so what might work for me, it might not work for someone else.
Yeah. I do appreciate about that about you is like I've noticed that you're a very analytical person. Like especially to do that from a young age. Like I didn't start analyzing anything about myself until like I'd say like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like I was kind of like you have, at least for me, you have the feelings that you're feeling, but you're like, I never asked why. Like, what is it about my makeup that I feel these things? Because I was like, I'm tired of like being sad about things that in the long run, do they matter? Sure, but are they like life, like are they devastating life events? Not really, and like why do I react so strongly to things? And it was only about a year and a half ago that I started to really like analyze like my makeup, which then like started me on a path of like, okay, well, how do I change these outcomes? How do I start to have these difficult conversations with people, whether they be friends or family or whatever? And it's been an eye-opening experience because I kind of just like took things on the chin a lot and like, okay, this is happening to me now. Okay, cool. And you kind of just like roll through the mud until you're fine again. And but yeah, I'm actively like seeking out the answers about why I am the way I am, because you could always ask, well, what's wrong with this person? Like, why do they do this to me? But at the same token, they're having their own struggles, that you don't know about. So I'm like, well, what's the best way to like fix that? Is to fix myself, essentially. So,
well, and I think really the key to life at this point, in my opinion, is sort of understanding people, because I think without communication, you can't navigate like anything in life, because you have to communicate with other people in every setting of everything that you do, unless you're isolated on some remote place somewhere in the world that you don't see anyone. But humans crave that socialization, and I think without those skills, or at least paying attention, you're really gonna struggle. And I don't know if I like saw it internally, where I was like, I need to work on this myself as a kid. I just saw what didn't work for other people, and I was like, maybe you don't do that, or like I'll try my version of it and see. But like kind of what you were saying, like to my point earlier, I said like having those tough conversations, like we've been in a disagreement and like a frustrating situation before where it got a little uncomfortable, and like I was like, what's going on here? Like it's something's off, and we didn't talk about it until like a week or two later, and we kind of like hashed it out, and like it was uncomfortable, and it was uncomfortable in the moment because I was like, either something's going on with him or I did something, or like there were no answers in the moment, so I was just like asking myself like 100 questions, like what did I do, what happened, are you good, like whatever. And then we kind of hashed it out, and it was funny because this was like, I don't know, maybe a year in of knowing each other, and like we were working on music together, and like we were all in a room together, and it was kind of like frustrating to kind of figure out what we were trying to do, what we liked, what we didn't like, and even just how I was communicating. He was receiving it one way, and Austin, our other bandmate, was receiving it a different way. Austin's known me a little bit longer, and he kind of thought I was being a bit, I guess, like brash, or like kind of like, and we talked about it, and like it was funny because we brought that up like a year or two later, and I remember you saying to me, you were like, I just didn't know you, and I understand kind of more about the situation than I did then. I just kind of saw it from this like very narrow view, and now I have more context of like who you are. But I think, to your point, it's like we didn't know each other that well, so we made these assumptions about, oh, well, maybe he's like this, or maybe this and that, and we didn't know. So because we are still friends and working through understanding each other, we got to this point of like, oh,
Yeah.
I get you now, like, and I have more questions. Like, let's get deeper into this, you know. So
Yeah.
I think that's the beautiful thing about relationships and connections. You can deepen them if you're open to going through those uncomfortable moments.
You have to go into it with a sense of, I want to learn something from this, and like not only that, but like I want to learn something positive about this. Like I'm trying to learn, not just so I can figure out more things to not like about you.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that, because in that situation, I was doing my best to. People, I'm not good at hiding my emotions.
Yeah.
So like, if people all the time are like, "You good? You good?" and I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm good," and I'm just like,
That's
and I
exactly
just keep
what he said
trucking.
when I asked.
And like, I'm clearly
Just like
not.
that.
Like, I'm so bad at hiding my emotions. I can't fake it well, I guess.
It was a switch. Like everything was fine, and then it wasn't, and I was like, "What happened?"
Yeah, and that's, you know what it is for me. I guess this is like part of my makeup, like trying not to displease people in the moment, I guess. Something I'm also working on, but like it's also a fault of mine where I don't explain myself in the moment, because I don't know how to do it to where I won't anger someone.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
If you see me like steaming, it's usually because I'm trying to figure out how to like either get over it or like formulate my words.
Yeah.
And I'll come back to this like a day or so later, maybe a month later, you know, like.
And in a weird way, I respect that, because I'm like that too, where like I'd rather come into a situation prepared, or like knowing that I'm stable and I'm in control of what I'm going to do or I'm going to say, because I don't want to come into a situation where I'm erratic or not clear or angry. I want to be like, all right, let me work this out, and then, but sometimes in the moment, like you're not.
Yeah.
It's so normal.
Yeah.
I just realized something that I do at work, and I do it to be a jerk, but it's really fun. When he's frustrated, like he's not really gonna explain himself, so he'll say in like very vague terms. I'll just ask him to explain himself a little bit more, and he just gets so frustrated. And like, but he knows like I didn't explain enough. But like, I know you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I just like, but what? The car is outside. Outside where? And see, like, well, which spot? he gets so mad.
Yeah.
He gets so mad.
Because I'm doing my best not to curse you in the moment, dude. At work, it's like work is a frustrating environment in itself. Like Daniel. Like,
Yeah.
It's fast paced. Like sometimes you need answers right away, and I don't either have the answer or I'm literally in the middle of something else, elbows deep in an engine. Like, and you're just like, hey, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, hey, not now, man. Like, I'm busy. I'm in the zone, chief. And you're just like, nah, but I need to tell the thing. And I'm like, I need to tell you to step away. No, I'm just kidding.
Step away from the vehicle.
Daniel's one of the few that I can like be myself with, and he doesn't take offense. He recognizes that I'm like in a mood, but like he doesn't like. He's just like, okay, I'll come back later.
Oh, that I learned that's self-preservation for my job, because like the techs are doing such hard things with inanimate objects that don't work. So like there's one tech we actually talked about him on this pod before. I go back there, and depending on how he responds to me first thing in the morning, I was like, I'm not talking to you again until 4 o'clock. If I have any questions for you, I will just make up an answer.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. But,
I'll make one up.
yeah, it's I don't know. You know what it is? It's like I'm never willing to. It can take 4 words to end a friendship or relationship, whatever. You know what I mean? Out of rash reaction. So I never want to be the one to be like, well, ba 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 ba, and then like destroy everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this now. And I'm not saying this is a good or bad way to react. I'm just saying this is how I deal with it. I'm like, you know, I can always come back to this later. Like, I never want to use my words to hurt someone in the moment. Because when you're angry, you can say some crazy things and you know.
And that's how you took what I said to Austin. You thought that I was saying something to him in a way where I was trying to hurt him.
Not hurt.
Or be
I don't think you were
mean to
actively
him.
trying to hurt. I think it was a little bit harsh in the moment.
Yeah.
Especially with like a new idea. Like I'm also very like open to new ideas. Like we'll take it all and we'll cut from there. But like it was just it was our first instance of that. Like we've always been like pretty like politically correct before that moment, and like that was our first real moment. I always say like being in a band is like being married, except
it is.
there's no, you know, you're not married to the person, but it's almost like being in a marriage. Like you have to like take all these ideas and like compromise
And I always circle back to like I wouldn't be able to be in a band without people that I'm genuinely friends with, because to me it's like I already have a job. Like this is work, but it's also like I'm not signing up for another job with people I don't like.
Yeah.
Like you at work, you don't have a choice. You work with people you don't like, you work with people you do like. It's a freaking dice roll. But I got to pick these people, or what we all chose to show up at this thing. We don't have to be here. Can we be friends? If not, and I don't want to force it either. Like we can't be friends. It's all good. See you later. But that's huge and I think a lot of people throw the word friend around or like best friend around like so loosely. I have to really get to know someone for me to like connect with them, be friends with them. I think some people are really easy to kind of like, I don't know, they like cracked a couple of jokes and they're like, that's my best friend. It's like, give it some time.
yeah, for sure.
Here's a question for you guys. How good of a musician do you have to be to let someone stay in the band if they were a horrible person? Like, is there a line where, like, we can't get this talent again?
Define horrible
go first.
person.
Like, I just can't stand. I can't be around this guy. I can't do it.
Okay.
Not that he is like he's not going around kicking babies, but just like
He's just really hard to be around.
Yes, it's like I can't do it.
For me, it wouldn't last very long because.
But they're uber talented. Like, my God.
Nah, because old me, younger me, I would have put up with it a little bit longer. Now,
No.
You know what? For me, it depends on, is this a professional thing or is this a passion project? So, like, the band I'm in with Robert, it's a passion project. So, no, I'm not going to put up with someone I do not get along with at all. Like, it's just not going to happen. But conversely, I'm in another band where it's a cover band, and, like, it's strictly for money. Like, I know them, but, like, we're not the best of friends, and, like, I'm just there to collect a paycheck. You know what I
Got
mean?
you.
Get the, like, play the gig, I'm out. You know what I mean? So It just depends. Like I'm sure James Brown wasn't all that fun to be around.
No, there's a bunch of horror stories.
Yeah, but he brought the bills. Like he paid the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I've also said this too, like I'd rather be in a band with someone who's not that great but willing to like work really hard and is nice to be around versus someone who is really talented, can do whatever but is difficult to be around or like has a umbrella of issues. Like I would prefer the other person because the person who doesn't have the skills but is willing to put in the work is more valuable to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally who I am because in this band in general, I was never musically talented at all. I just wanted to do music so badly, but I didn't know what to do or how to do it. So I just like stumbled my way through, and like I'm still like trying to get better and like learning. And I play with mostly everyone I've ever played with. If not, everyone has been light years better than me at everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's helped me be a bit more honest with myself of like, I'm the worst person in the room. And that's terrifying, but also like I'm still in the room.
Yeah. You know, I get that. So I will strongly say my biggest skill that I have is being likable. Like I'm very aware of the fact that I'm a likable person. I'm fun to be around. Not once have I ever been the best at my job, but I also have never been fired. 'Cause I'm like, who wants to fire Dan? Like I'm that guy.
yeah.
But I take pride in it 'cause I really do think it's a skill set.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
'Cause you have to adapt to be around everybody.
Yeah. That's true because you could be a genius, right? But if people hate you, like they're not gonna want to work with you.
Well, and odds are if you're a genius, you might be kind of on the spectrum and you might not have great social skills.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's hand in hand, almost 1-to-1.
Yes.
That's a whole nother like rabbit hole in itself. I did want to touch on kind of like what your struggles are, and you don't have to go into detail because this isn't about like opening your entire psyche to the world, right? But like, because if you can kind of be relatable or relate to others around the world and help them be like, oh yeah, I struggle with that too. I'd like to like touch on that just a little bit. And like, so I guess for me, I mentioned it before, like struggling with interpersonal relationships, but like how does it affect you? Like how does it manifest? Like for me, if I'm in a dark place, it's hard for me to eat, right? Some people like eat more. It's hard for me to actually be motivated to eat. I'm like, oh, gotta eat. Remind yourself to eat. Or
I've never had that problem.
I kind of wish, dude, when I'm in like that
Trenches.
state, I'm just like, yeah, I don't even feel like eating. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I guess I should probably eat something. You know, like.
Oh no, I'm the opposite. I need a number 3 from McDonald's, Dr. Pepper, no ice.
Does it bring you like? It literally brings you comfort.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is very frustrating
Yeah.
because it's so easy to get to. It doesn't taste great. And it's like 1,000,000 calories.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing that manifests for me is like I said, that fear of like, I guess it kind of is like a fear of being like left, especially if you really care about the person, you know, like I've had so many friends come and go, like to where you said it's hard for you to call someone a friend. Like,
Yeah.
now I have a lot of acquaintances, and like if I truly see you as a friend, like you're like a brother to me, like it's really hard for me to get close to people now because of the experiences in life. And it's something I'm trying to like find the balance between like being closed off and letting people in, because you know I've got that trust issue thing going on. But
So what was your question then?
like how do some of your struggles manifest, like whether it be physically or like sorry, this bee is like trying to talk to me. What's up, bro?
If you just sit still, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, but remember that Yin Yang Twin song? Hey, little mama, let me whisper something. That's what he's doing right now.
That was a great song.
It
Like
really-
the
it really
idea
was.
of it
It
at
really
the time,
was.
it was so ingenious.
It was.
That's the whisper song, right?
The
Yeah.
whisper song, yeah. It was so good. But yeah, that's one of the ways it manifests for me.
I guess for me, when I'm in like a depressive state or like some mental turmoil that I don't know how to navigate or I'm really struggling, I don't get out of bed. I either don't eat or I eat too, like I just won't stop eating. I like go back and forth, and I just am like worthless at that point. Like it's a very weird sort of place to be, and that's kind of how, at least physically, it manifests for me. Mentally, I'm just kind of like checked out. Like I don't care about like anything that I think that I care about. Like I work out a lot. Like you won't catch me at the gym for weeks maybe.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like it's so counterintuitive. Like once you fall off your track where you're like going well, that's when like your issues arise. Like I find it really difficult to like have all your things in a row for like a week. Like there's always a wheel that falls off your car in that week where you're like, I didn't go to the gym today, or like, oh, I whatever. I communicated wrong with my partner and she's pissed at me. Like there's something that goes wrong, and it's hard for me sometimes to get back in my like straight line that I was on where I was doing really good. I can't seem to do it for like even a week consistently.
Yeah. I do run into that too. Like I kind of get into like a freeze mode where I'm just stuck in like this cycle of like circular thinking, and like okay, start here, like, oh, I'm depressed, why? Because of this.
Yeah.
Well, how can I get out of it? And I'm like, well, I don't really feel like it because I'm depressed, and like it just so yeah. But did you have a thought?
Yeah, to know mine, like I get really moody. I start eating horrible. Like I said, McDonald's is my favorite when I'm in that way. And but like, and it's hard.
Do you enjoy it outside of that way? Like, would you get that if you weren't feeling bad, or?
No, so if I'm out and about, I'm running around, I'll grab McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm in the mood, like I'm going to McDonald's.
So it's just a mindset thing.
Yeah, like I need that.
Okay.
But like it'll be a while where like for a week I'll have it every day for lunch because like I feel mad every day, but I get mad I do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's how it manifests for you.
Yeah, because it's like it's a comfort thing, and then like the frustrating thing is, at work, I'm always putting on a presentation. So like for a bulk of my day, I'm in front of people. Like I can't be upset,
Right.
so I have to put on a show.
Right.
And then I come home and I'm just like, I have to be myself here.
I want to be me.
But unfortunately, the me right now is like
Drained
and grumpy, and so now you got to deal with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But like it's either this or the sad thing is the consequence. If I'm like this at work, I could be fired for it.
So here's my question to you, because that's a great point you bring up. With your partner or your kids, for example, do they know this about you?
Yeah, I'm way more quieter.
Okay.
Like
so they kind of like
Yeah.
give you some space. You come home from work
So-
if you seem a little.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's huge because like some people like they don't communicate that or like understand that about their partner or their kids, whatever, and then that creates a myriad of issues because there's just like there's this thing in the other person's heads like, why are they being an asshole? But they don't say anything, and then they just fester all that resentment, and then it just becomes really unhealthy.
And so no, the most I might get is like if I've been in a bad mood all week and we're supposed to go somewhere Saturday, I might get Friday. Hey, you figure something out before tomorrow, because I'm planning on having fun. I'm not doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like but besides that, like hey, like I get it, because it's rough out there sometimes, man.
Yeah.
And like the only time I would have is like the car ride here and the car ride back. And as we discussed earlier, in both states is horrible drivers on my commute.
So you get poked along
So
the
it's
way.
not that relaxing either way.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I think you mentioned this earlier. I want to touch on this because it just popped in my head. But I think with men in general, the thing that I've noticed, like, I mean, I guess people in general, but specifically men, when you have a conversation, right? I notice this. A lot of people want to have this like very, very surface conversation, and that's fine. Like you're out in public, you see people you don't really know. Hey, how are you? You don't even answer, and then you ask the same question back, and they don't answer. You walk by. That's normal, whatever. But like, let's say you're with a friend that you know, and you ask them a question, and they're just like, they give you some real surface thing. What I've found out, if you ask the question again and again in the same conversation, you kind of force them to answer. And if they just said, "Hey, I don't want to answer that," I respect that. But most of them are just like, they give you this like lizard brain kind of response, and there's like, it's so surface, and it's like, bro, I'm your friend. I'm not at work right now. Can you like talk to me? I'm not just some passerby peon, you know?
I walked into therapy one day, and my therapist was like, "How are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm fantastic." It's like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Wait, hold on, no. I just left work. I stayed up there all day." I was like, "Things are not good. Get out your pen and pad. It's gonna be a while."
Yeah.
But on the surface, like, I'm just so used to saying that all day as routine.
Mm-hmm.
And as I think as men, it's normal to be like that literally forever.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna be like, it's weird you don't talk like, no one is gonna do that. In my experience, no, I don't think I know like really any guy that has said something like that to me who's a friend. Like I've always pushed my friends to like, yo, like what's up, like what's going on. And I don't know if that's because I was raised by my mom and my sister or what, or just my perspective on life, but yeah, I find that really weird because it like creates a cycle of like, yo, why can't we just have a conversation like we're having right now about life? And like, I don't even know you, and we share so many of the same struggles, and it's like, that wasn't magic. Like, we're just two men in the world out here living completely different lives, but having so many of the same struggles. Like, that's not an accident.
No.
Yeah.
No, because human beings at our core, like, we're not all that interesting. We all have way more similarities than we have differences.
Yeah.
We focus on the differences that way we can try to stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you sit down and talk to people, we're all very similar.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you say that too, like about having those conversations. Like I can count on my hand 5 people that I've had like deep, truly like my entire psyche conversations with, and you two are 2 of them, and I think there's maybe 2 more, and they're both men. Like everybody else is not surface level. Like there's different levels to it, and like the older I get, the more I'm comfortable opening up to people that I recognize have similar issues or like will understand. And like my big thing is listen, don't judge, right?
Yeah.
Like it's easy to judge, but like nobody's got this thing figured out. You know what I mean?
No, so one of my biggest flaws, what I think helps me with stand-up comedy is I don't have any real filters or walls. So if I'm having a conversation with a stranger and they ask me a question, I'm going to give you my genuine answer. So my wife hates going out places with me because I'll divulge everything.
Too much?
Way too much.
She's like, why did you say that?
Too many times. Too many times.
That's funny.
It's funny. So then we've talked about like how it manifests. What are some things that you do that help you get through those dark times? Like things that you hold on that are healthy. Because I don't want to, if you have unhealthy habits, whatever, right? Yeah. But what are some things that are healthy? Because we're trying to promote like things that are healthy. I'll start. For me, it's definitely my kids. I got 2 boys, and even in like my darkest moments, I'm like, okay, say it's like 6:30, 5:30 in the morning, and I'm just like spiraling, right? If it's a work day, I'm like, you know what? I got to get up because these kids need to eat. They need to be clothed, and they deserve to see their dad, you know, be dad, you know, like be that role model. So like all of my decisions are based on them because I'm, you know, it's my job to make sure they're the best human being that they can be, and I'm trying to like set an example. Another thing is music. Music has gotten me through some really tough spots. I can name whole albums that I just listen to on repeat. Like Death Dance, the one like that their first EP, dude, has gotten me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So You're Having a Panic Attack. That's the one song, dude. That song has been on repeat.
That's the name of a song?
Yes, yes, and it's very good. You have to listen to it. Death Dance. So You're Having a Panic Attack.
I really thought you were about to saying like so when you have a panic attack, like people,
No,
like,
that's the name.
Yeah.
There's a
That's the
song?
name
Yeah.
of the song, and I'm telling you, it has gotten me through some really tough times. And then I wrote. So I started to go to therapy. Lo and behold, the insurance thing,
therapy is so expensive.
it's expensive,
So expensive.
especially when they took away the. I'm in the middle of getting my insurance together again because they took away some of the programs that like makes it cheaper. Thank you. So, so yeah, that's actually one of the things that started to help me. And like the one thing he said is like express yourself in the moment. Don't do it brashly because that doesn't help things.
If you
but,
can.
express yourself in the moment, and I actively have been trying to do that, and it has been helping me. So those are some of
Start
my
making executive decisions after you start going to therapy.
executive decisions.
Executive decisions.
There's actually a cheat code to the therapy thing that I figured out because I was in the same boat as you, where it was like too expensive. I did the math on like getting insurance because I went through all these different things, and I was like, okay, how much am I gonna be paying?
Mhm.
I actually pay less just to do therapy I did the math for every week, but it's less to do therapy than it is to have insurance.
Really?
So I still don't have insurance, and I actually only pay like, what is it, $50 per session? I go
Okay.
through BetterHelp.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And I have a discount because I listened to the Theo Vaughn podcast, and he has
Okay.
he's a code.
They also had it on the Peter Michael Don pack. Not Peter. Yo, that's what he used to be called on ESPN Radio.
Okay.
I love that it's so widespread now. Like you've
Yeah.
got Grow. You've got BetterHelp. There's so many
Yeah.
things that like are coming out now. Like I feel like we're in an age of like not awakening, but like being open to like
Yeah.
everyone is like so engrossed with being healthy here, like in your gut, muscles, heart, like being healthy physically, but your mind is like the biggest part of you.
It's the
Yeah.
muscle that controls all the other muscles.
Yeah, so like why not also make that healthy too? You know what
Yeah.
I mean, in the best way you can. So like
That's the good thing about now is that it's so much more popularized to care about your mental health and at
Mhm.
least have conversations. Like my parents' generation, that was not a thing, and that's
Yes.
why there's so. And then you go back and back and back. It's just like people just didn't know anything and didn't know how to deal with anything, and they just kept going.
yeah.
And we have to keep going anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I know cost of therapy is a big deterrent for most people to even getting to the mental place where you're like, I'm going to go and then
Mhm.
I got to afford it. Like there's so many tiers to it. And I just wanted to throw out BetterHelp as an option because I was in that camp where I was like, okay, I'm ready. Can I afford it? And BetterHelp made it affordable for me.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have health insurance, but I'm going to therapy. So I'm working on my health in that way.
And no, we're not
We're not
endorsed by them.
Yeah.
We're just like throwing it out there because
But we will
why
be if
not?
they want to reach
Yeah,
out.
pick us up.
Yeah.
No, but it's funny you mentioned that about our parents' generation because I can't recall having a super and like I love my dad. Like I love my dad, but he is not the most expressive and like he's not from the generation where it was cool to express yourself. Like he's from the generation like children should be seen, not heard, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like go outside, go play outside. I don't want to see you till it's dark, which is fine. But like, he grew up to be like one of the strongest guys I know. Like holding down a family of 4 for a while, with being the only one that had a stable job, like commuting back and forth to New York, like tired as a dog, like 6 days a week, like busting his butt just to like provide. So like he was strong in that aspect, but like I've never had a deep conversation with him on like this level. And like it's just interesting to see the generational gap in that, you know what I mean? And sometimes I wonder like, hey, what makes my dad tick, you know? But I know for him it was family. You know, what I mean, he had to do it, so he did it. You know. And
Have you done it now? Have you had a conversation with him like anytime?
I think I need to start.
Oh, you
Yeah.
still haven't.
No,
Wow.
it's
you
never.
should.
It's because I'm still trying to figure myself out.
Mhm.
So like it never. It actually hasn't occurred to me until now that you.
See, you know what's interesting about that too? I think, truthfully, if you got deeper with him, I think talking to him, you would understand more about yourself than you.
Oh,
realize.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And that would
Yeah.
be critical for both of you,
Yeah.
because he could probably relate to you on stuff, you relate to him on stuff,
Yeah.
and have that shared like experience thing that you kind of were missing. It seems like growing up, where you didn't have like obviously you respected him, appreciated him, and saw the things he did, but you didn't have that like heart-to-heart, deep connection with those conversations. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we get to you about how you positively get through?
You can go first.
Walking. I like taking late night strolls. Definitely music, like some feel good music.
Mm.
Comedy and like I didn't realize that was gonna be a part of it, but just going to an open mic and just hanging out with other comics is just refreshing. And like especially with the group that we do comedy with at the Inkwell, is a fun group of people just to be around. Very positive group. Everyone's always encouraging. It's just a feel good place.
Yeah.
Like so doing stand up has made me realize why AA works.
Mm.
Because it's just a community of people who all want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's helped me like a lot.
You're saying relating to the other comedians? You're saying?
Yeah.
It's
See, they would have got that immediately. But
musicians.
no, seriously. Like when I sit down, like, so I explain to like someone comes to open mic for the first time is like going to like Comic-Con if you're a comic book nerd.
Sure.
Like everyone here likes the same thing you like to like a nerd level. Like we just don't like going to a show and laughing. We sit there and listen to like the construct of a joke.
Right. Deconstructing it.
Yeah. So like it's like if you go to like a shed or a jam session for musicians, it's the same thing. Like I just feel like like it's my peers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think relating to like on a music level too. Like for me, when I listen to music, now that I've been doing it, I think about the tricks and tips they do when they record something. It's like, oh, they're using this technique or they did this or whatever.
Mhm.
You start picking it apart. I feel like you're describing something similar with watching other stand-ups or doing stand-up yourself.
Yeah. Like you go to open mic, and you'll do a bit, and it won't get a laugh. You're like, oh my god, this is horrible. And then you do the same thing in front of an audience, and you get like a standing ovation. It's because the comics at the open mic weren't listening for the laugh. They were listening to what you were constructing, what you were building. They're saying like, well, how did you come up with this? They're thinking too much about how you got there instead of what the there was.
Right.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
an
it's
interesting
art.
perspective.
It's art either way.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'd never.
Oh, it's for
'Cause,
months.
like,
I was like, I suck.
Because I've been to your open mics and like, you notice that like, if a joke hits, like everybody laughs. But if it needs work or if it doesn't hit, like nobody laughs. And that's actually strengthening your set.
Yes, but it's until I had a comic explain to me that's how it works here. For months, it's like I am horrible because I would think like only when I got a laugh did it work, and you only get a laugh if you get a laugh at an open mic. You need to close with that bit because that's a killer bit. But I remember the first time I got a good set. And I did the same material the next night and got nothing. I was like, I know this works. Like I just 24 hours ago, this killed, and then now nothing.
Yeah.
Crickets.
I guess for me, like
Go to your thing. Keep going.
positive thing. I guess one thing is like definitely working out. I also listen to music, but I don't even these days I don't even really listen to music that much. Like because I'm doing music, like listening to music is kind of a chore a little bit.
Yeah.
And it becomes I'm even more selective and like picky now, and it's like less fun because I lost the like caveman brain of like, oh, I'm just gonna listen to this and just like chill. Like I don't have that anymore. I'm too like invested in like how'd they do this? What it took. It's just like, dude, shut up. Just listen to the music. I can't. It's so annoying.
You stole your joy.
Yeah. Is that a Kamal Harris? She's talking about. She made this thing on TV. She's like, I am a joyful warrior. Did you see that?
No, I don't watch the news.
I don't watch it either.
Yeah,
It's
I
just like
don't-
a
I don't know.
viral thing. But yeah, I guess that's two things for me. Working out, and I don't even want to say music. I have one thing.
Mm.
I mean, therapy has helped me, but it's helped me, but it's helped me realize also where I'm lacking and what I'm doing that is working.
Mm.
So honing in on both of those things.
Yeah.
Well, did I not say therapy? Therapy for me too. I love therapy. Everybody should do therapy.
Yeah, I think you've got the most experience with it. I've, because you've been gone for a while.
Yeah, years and
Yeah.
yeah.
Same person?
No. I think you should switch your therapist every couple of years. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, to give you a different perspective.
Mm.
Because at some point, like unless you're constantly evolving, and your therapist is evolving with you.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
But no, I've had a few good. I had good therapists who served different purposes for me.
Mm.
Like my last therapist, I have a problem with believing in myself to get something started.
Mm.
And I started seeing a therapist when I started doing stand-up. I was like, this is the perfect time because she was really good on staying on task.
Mm.
And I needed a lot of help with that part of my life.
And that's a good point too. I think there's different people in your life for different purposes. Like I try to explain this to my partner, where it's like I don't have a close relationship with a lot of people in my family, and I kind of like try to strong arm my way through life myself in a lot of ways. But like I do have friends in my life who kind of serve different purposes and give me different perspectives, and I think that's really helpful for me. But my partner doesn't have like any friends, so like she has her family, she has me, but that's kind of it, and she doesn't have that like multifaceted perspective on life because she gets like the same thing from her family, like as if they all were a hive mind. And then she talks to me, and like I try to give her my perspective on whatever, but I'm only one person.
Yeah.
So it's like I crave the opinion, or not opinion, like just the perspective of different people who have been through different things or just see things a different way. Like there's times where I talk to Derek about stuff, and like I'm about to like jump off this this building, like metaphorically, like I'm frustrated, and I'm like, here's how I'm gonna handle it. And he's like, have you thought about it like this? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And then it kind of like gives me like a different avenue. Even if I'm still gonna jump, I got this other thing where I'm like, let me see about this.
Yeah. Perspective.
Yeah. And I appreciate that a lot from friends or people that are close that care enough to be honest and give their opinion, because kind of what you were saying earlier about you're very blunt and no filter. I'm like that, but not. I'm like that in like very specific situations. Like I'm always honest, but like there's a level that I can be more honest with people I don't know, and I'm not that way because I feel like it would be a little too off-putting if I was like, really, you want to hear what I think? I'm like that with my friends. I'm 100% me always. Like you could put me in a room with everyone who I know who doesn't know anyone, I'm going to be that guy. Sure, maybe there's like a slight difference of who I am depending on whatever, but I'm always me because I'm aware of who I am. I don't like pretend. And I've learned in my family, like this dysfunctional kind of way that a lot of them behave doesn't work. So like, let's say someone makes up a lie, and then you hear from someone else that the same story but a little different, or they make up a different lie, and then when you come together, it's chaos. So what I do for my life is there's only one story, and it's the truth. And even if I'm wrong, it's still my truth. So like I'll be honest, and like I'll welcome people to disagree or whatever, but like I'm always honest.
Yep.
So that to me is the best way to be in social situations or with friends or whatever, just because let's say Derek hears something about me and he asks one of my other friends, I'm me. So you go ask whoever, they're going to say who I am, and I'm not scared. Oh, you asked him? Shit, I wonder what they're going to say about me.
Yeah.
No, they're going to say the things I know because I know who I am.
Exactly. I concur 1,000%.
I feel like like I appreciate what you said about getting different perspectives. Like I've come to you with stuff, and I know you're gonna tell me the straight heat. Like,
That's what I love to hear.
yeah,
That's
like,
what I love to
like
hear.
he will not pull his punches. Like he's not gonna like belittle me, but you don't pull your punches. I feel like this reminded me of like a coffee. Like you're the dark roast, you are the most blunt. You're the medium roast, and in me, I'm trying not to like upset anyone too much, so I'm the light roast. But no, it is. I think for me, it's been eye opening too. Like I've always had an issue like saying what I feel in the moment. I think, and I think it might be to my upbringing. Like my mom is a very strong personality person, so like you did your best not to speak out of turn because it would not go well, right? So that being ingrained in me, and like my dad being quiet, I think that was like the combination of like, all right, if I want things to go well for me, I'll like give people the nice version.
Yeah.
But like it hasn't always served me well, and like I'm learning that now. So I feel like life is always just a balance, and like it's hard to figure that out. Like we're always adapting, but I always like I think I said it to you a couple months ago, Daniel, when I was like real deep in like a bad place. I was like, you know what, like starting to like turn a page, and I'm like I'm evolving. That's that I feel like I'm evolving. But like this spring and like the blossoms coming out, I'm like I feel like I'm coming out of things that were like holding me down a bit in my own personal, but I don't know, I just feel like it's so fitting, like everything coming out. Not only that, but like coming out of like winter is always rough.
Seasonal
Too
depression is
long.
a real thing, man.
Yeah,
It's a
No
real
sun.
thing.
You're
Yeah.
just inside.
yeah, it's
a
rough.
problem.
Yeah,
As soon as it got warm out and I saw the sun, dude, I was still dealing with all my stuff, and I just was like, I'm good, but I wasn't. But like,
Yeah.
I felt good.
Yeah.
For an obvious reason, but I'm just like, the sun.
yeah.
I feel good.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot that thing exists.
Yeah.
But
Why did they settle in this area? Like, why didn't we just live in Florida, all of us?
because I hate the heat, bro.
Too much of one thing all the time.
But we're just complaining about how much other things suck.
Well, no. Here's the thing. This is my take on that. With weather, I don't like the winter, right?
Mhm.
But because winter exists and I have to deal with it, summer's so much better,
Got
and
you.
spring is so much better.
So we're going with the narrative, sunshine is only special because there's rain.
Mhm.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Didn't 50 Cent say something like that?
Yeah, he said that's where I got it from.
I mean, he's a modern,
Yeah.
what
Yes.
did you call it? Nostradamus? No, not Nostradamus. That doesn't fit here.
Nostradamus.
No, but either way, Nostradamus was Nostradamus was he was like a fortune teller or whatever. No, he's a modern day Hemingway. 50
Yeah.
Cent, Curtis Jackson is the modern day Hemingway.
Same thing with Sean Carter. So this is how I realized I was getting old at work, because I would quote rap songs and stuff to the young people all the time, and I would bling like say the name as if they should know him. They were like, "Oh, really?" I said, "You don't know who Sean Carter is?" Like I quote Lauryn Hill all the time. Like I've never heard of her.
You threw a Lauryn Hill lyric at me the other day, and I was like, that sounds familiar, and because of your cadence, you didn't deliver it the way she did, and I was like,
My favorite quote to say at work is, "It all could be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard."
yeah,
Lauryn Hill.
That's Lauryn Hill.
Miss Lauryn Hill.
Miss Lauryn. I was upset. Like I was about to start throwing things at work because nobody knew who African
You felt like
Bambaataa
a
was.
crazy person.
No, like African Bambaataa died, right? It was me, Derek, and Fleet. Were the only three people in the entire building
Yeah.
who knew who he was, and I was very upset.
Well, we are. Well, Fleet's black by he got his card.
Yes,
Love you, Fleet.
but still,
Fleet's
bro.
not black.
Fleetwood
No.
is very white. He's very white, but he's not though.
Yeah.
He's one of us.
Like if you close your eyes and had a conversation with that man about hip hop, you would not think he was a white guy at all.
Nice.
But if you were to see him,
He's as German as they come.
like
Oh, he's German.
German and Irish, I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he's a hip hop historian.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like I went to him one day and I was like, "What's the name of the song?" I just started singing random lyrics. Like, "Oh, that's X, Y, and Z by so and so."
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, Fleet throws me stuff that I haven't heard of. I'm like, all right, bro, I got you. Yeah, Fleet's cool people.
But I was very upset. Then I was like, "Oh, I'm just one is an all white area, and two,
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah, you are old.
I'm very old.
How old are you? 30?
37.
37. I'm gonna be 36 next month. Ugh.
I'm gonna have some cake.
You would.
I would.
Okay, everybody should know that you like cake by now at
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
And if they don't get you a cake, I'm not getting you a cake. But
My birthday already passed.
so what are you complaining about?
You know, I didn't have a cake, but I wasn't at work on my birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
I was at gymnastics.
For the kids.
Yeah, on a Friday morning. I'm still mad at it. My daughter had gymnastics meet that started at 7:30 on a Friday morning, 2.5 hours from here.
Wow.
Yeah,
It started at 7:30.
7:30 in the morning.
So
we had
that
to be
means
there.
you had to get up at 4.
No. That's crazy talk. We
2
had.
hours.
I left and went straight from working at a hotel, so we had to get a hotel on a Thursday night.
So you didn't have to.
That's the smart way to do it. See, I ain't spending money on a hotel. We're waking
Yeah.
up early.
Yeah,
You want to
crack it
do
on.
this? We're
Crack it down.
you better get a good night's sleep.
I was like, on a Friday,
Yeah.
they don't care about school.
At all. It's gymnastics, bro. Listen,
Bruh.
these kids are training to go to Nagasaki. What's the Olympic place?
Next one's L.A.,
Oh, okay.
Los Angeles.
They're training to go to LA.
Well, see, I'm the same way with the beach. Like some people are like, "Yo, we're gonna go at 11." I'm like, "We are waking up before the sun is up, and we are going to the beach." So I'm not dealing with no traffic, no people, no parking. Get there before they even check badges.
So you're not a stay overnight kind of guy at the beach?
I'll stay if we want to, but I'm
Okay.
getting there.
We're
Like,
not going at 11. I feel
first
you.
day, because then then you wasted like your whole day in traffic.
That's true.
Like if it's summer, you're screwed.
Like if we go to a theme park, we're rope dropping.
What do you mean?
You get there when they open when they drop the rope at the beginning of the day. See, you're not theme park kids, obviously. That's a common term. It's a common term.
It's been a minute for me.
Like it's to the point where I'll tell my kids like, "Hey, we're going to Six Flags." Like, "Hey, we rope dropping." Like, we rope dropping. That's what we're doing.
Your
this
kids
house.
know
They
that?
ask.
That's
Yes.
hilarious.
great.
We're theme park people.
You know what? I have to take my kid. He's 6 now. I have to take him to Dorney Park. 'cause
You do.
He's never been.
Oh.
Although he's
You're
kind of
close to
short.
there, right?
Oh, what's that?
You're close to Dorney, right?
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes from
They
him.
got a lot of kid rides,
He's kind of short. Well, yeah, they got Camp Snoopy or whatever. But,
But
like,
yeah, and
this
it-
year I got to take him.
and there's other rides that kids
The
get on.
Water
Yeah.
rides too.
Yeah.
You could probably go on a bunch of those.
I'm kind of weird about open pools. They're so gross. You know what I'm jaded by is I used to work for a place in the Poconos. The first indoor water park. I'm not gonna drop the name because I don't want them to like come after me. But let's just say it's the first
I
indoor
can
water
infer
park
what it is.
that was in the Poconos. That place was so dirty, bro.
The pool or just in general?
In general,
Oh, okay.
I cleaned the pool area. I wasn't a lifeguard because I couldn't swim
Is it 3
well
words?
enough.
Is it 3 words?
What's 3 words?
Is the place 3 words?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's 3 words.
exactly.
So, dude, I could tell you the story about how there would be so many floating things in the water daily. It wasn't like a once a week thing. Daily, where they had to close down the pool. Oh, why is the pool closed? Well, we're just, checking for bop, bop, bop. We can't tell that to customers. Like, oh, why is the pool closed? Like, can we go back in yet? Like, no, you stop. You cannot go in. Because there was, they had a term for it. AFR.
A floating.
Automatic
Oh.
fecal release or
Dude.
accidental fecal release. Whatever. Yeah, we got another AFR. And they radio and they're like, yeah, shut the pool down. Oh, it's gross. And then like the stuff outside the pool, like so I was a janitor. I remember the one time
never knew this.
somebody stole a purse. I don't know who scorned this person, but they stole the purse and then took it to the bathroom, put it in the
What?
toilet, and then did their business on top of the purse.
Oh.
And guess who had to clean it up?
You did.
This guy. And like, why is the person in the men's bathroom? Like, why are you doing this in the men's bathroom? It was horrible.
See, I think the pool honestly would probably be the cleanest place, the cleanest part of that place, even though it can have poop in it, whatever. But like, I mean, they're pouring all kinds of chemicals in there. Like you can like, but everything else, like, I mean, dude, it's not even a secret. You go on Google and you look up reviews. It's not a secret. People are not shy about telling everyone what that place is like.
So ever since then, I've been kind of like jaded about like pools in general. Like,
I think you're judging that guy too harshly.
who, the purse poop guy?
Yeah.
Okay, go
Well, it
ahead.
was poop, not pee?
It was poop. It was 100% poop.
Okay, well, then that's a little bit worse.
A little bit? That's a
Yeah.
lot of bit worse.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
that purse is irredeemable. Like,
Bruh, like, okay, sometimes people get upset and they do things.
but what did you have to do to this person? I mean, I guess there's a number of things you could do.
Yeah.
But, like, they're... I don't know.
So,
I'm
on
just
like,
mad I had to clean it up.
on like episode 2 of this podcast, I talked about how I did the same thing in the 7th grade to a kid. But I didn't poop.
You were a child. You didn't know any better.
Yeah, but like as soon as I started saying it, I was like, no, I get it. I understand.
Even now,
I can see how you get that upset.
I don't see an issue with that at all. Like, I
That's
did
a
that
normal
last week.
response, I think.
Well, you guys remember the famous thing with Amber Heard, right? Who's famously known as
Oh,
Amber
yeah.
Turd.
Yeah.
She pooped in their bed when she was married to Johnny Depp.
That is literally a messy marriage. Like,
It was a public.
on display
Yeah.
for everyone to see.
The whole court case is on YouTube. Like,
Crazy.
You know what's crazy? Why I think I'm a bad person at times? Whenever I see an Instagram couple or a Facebook couple, I was like, I can't wait for 10 years to see them on court TV. When this goes south and it's all public now because you made your whole life a public persona.
bro, I don't even.
It's-
I wouldn't even give. That's generous. 10 years. I wouldn't even give him. I wouldn't even give him 2.
Yeah, nowadays, like, the turnaround rate is like 6 months, a year. Like, what was the thing with, I guess pick a Kardashian because, like,
Oh, yeah.
She had a 24-hour wedding, Kim. With
who was she married
Her first
to?
some football player, I think.
Basketball player, Chris Humphries. He played
Basketball
for the
player.
Nets. Great power forward.
Was it the guy with the red hair?
No, he had
He had
black
dark
hair.
right? Yeah.
No, who was... She dated a guy with the red hair. And he was also a basketball player, wasn't he?
Scalabrine? Oh, Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
Blake Griffin
yeah,
was
Dated
dating one.
Blake Griffin?
I'm not sure it was Kim or might have been one of the other ones.
I thought it was
Don't they
it was
just
Kim.
share? They just rotate guys.
Blake Griffin's a great guy. Also, Chloe has Lamar and Tristan Thompson. She has a baby with Tristan Thompson.
Lamar Odom was doing some weird like stuff, right? Where he was like, he was buying like hookers or trans hookers or something.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of cocaine. It's a hell of a drug, as Rick James
Rick
would
James.
say. Yeah.
Rick
Famously.
James.
So yeah, but he did a season of Big Brother, a celebrity Big Brother.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, and he was talking about on the show about how much he loved Chloe. It made me like Chloe more from watching him on that show.
Okay.
He didn't win though.
Was Big Brother the one where
Wait, hold on. Are you going to ask me a serious question or going to try to make me mad?
This might make you mad. I don't know. This is legit a serious question.
Okay.
Remember the clip of like some lady, she was in a shower cap and she's like she was like singing a song, banging pots together.
No.
What show was that?
That was like Bad Girls Club or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna get some
Please
sleep
get
'cause of
good
me.
to me.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Bah,
I
bah.
can't get
Like,
sleep because of you. You're not going to get sleep because of me. Yeah, no, that wasn't Big Brother. That wasn't Big Brother.
dude, like,
That clip is funny as.
do you so
No,
so,
because Big Brother, you do that, you're getting kicked out in the next episode immediately.
really?
You get voted out by
You
the
get voted
people.
out, and that's annoying. I'm not living with
Okay.
that. There was one season, a girl got voted out because she was putting edible glitter in everybody's food.
Edible glitter.
Yeah.
to be fair, I don't want edible glitter in my
Like day
pancakes.
2 is like, here you go.
Where
No
do
one
you
asked
even
for
buy
this.
that? How do you even know that's a thing?
I-
Why?
The restaurant store.
So when you go in the house, you can have like certain items from home,
Yeah.
and she asked for that. Of all
So
things, you
every
need to
meal
buy.
she just like pulling out her little pocket of glitter and just
Yes.
adding like salt on her
Yes.
potatoes.
Yes. I think she made it to the second week.
Bedazzle your pancakes, bro.
so weird.
So
That is-
horrible. So horrible. But no, that wasn't Big Brother.
If you had to be on a reality show, what would it be?
Road rules.
Like the MTV one?
Yeah, the one where they do all the challenges.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I would say if I had to be on one,
You said reality, right?
yeah, probably still Survivor.
Okay.
It'll probably be Survivor, The Amazing Race, and then Big
Oh, I
Brother.
forgot about the Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race is just Road Rules on steroids, pretty much.
Okay.
I think mine would be. Does Ninja Warrior count?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not reality.
Well, they do the whole backstory thing. All right, reality show then. I'll go with Punked.
What?
Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, Punked.
No,
Yeah, Punked.
don't act like it makes sense now.
It
Shut
makes
up.
so much sense.
No.
It's a reality show.
Okay.
Who would you be?
Who would
You
I
just
be?
a celebrity on it, or did you Ashton Kutcher?
That's not a reality show.
I'd be the guy that's helping to prank the people.
That's not a reality show. So you a host a show?
No, that's
you're
not
you're
fun.
barely on the
Oh,
show.
so you
then.
want to be the actor? You want to be Dax
Yeah,
Shepard?
I'll
It's
be
not a
an
reality
actor.
show. He was an actor. It wasn't reality.
Wait, all right. So maybe my concept of reality shows is skewed.
Very skewed.
Name some reality shows. Fear Factor. I'll be on Fear Factor.
That's a competition show.
They're all the same to
Reality
me.
TV shows have a large majority female audience.
They're
no,
all- they're all the same to me.
Yes, but no, reality shows are shows like that are just about the life. Like so, Survivor is about the contestants. They follow the contestants. No script. There's nothing else in it. It's just
Well, would
what's
Road
happening
Rules
in
be
life.
reality TV then?
Yes, because they're following. Yes, you answered the question correctly.
Okay.
He is not following. Like how did you get to Fear Factor?
Because I thought it was a reality show.
No, so a reality show they will follow the same people throughout the whole season. Fear Factor they have one person per episode. Fear Factor is closer to Jeopardy than it's Survivor.
All right. So then, well, it's
So you're-
definitely
you're
not.
going
I'm definitely
game
not going to
shows.
be on Love and Hip Hop. Definitely not going to be on
Housewives.
Yeah, I hate those shows. They're so annoying. We all like. Oh, okay.
You know, show
No.
I say for like I was mad because it wrote me in. Black Ink Crew. It was
Oh,
on VH1.
The tattoo show.
Yeah.
I never saw that one.
Because for some reason, like the way they marketed the first episode, I was like, oh, this is going to be a great show about black-owned businesses and black people getting everything together. It's going to be great. And then literally,
It wasn't.
there was an episode where they were literally fighting over chicken. I was so mad. Like the dude grabbed the chicken wing and he was like, "You better put my chicken down," and then he dropped it. But when you know what made me so mad? They caught him dropping the chicken wing from different camera angles. So like it was like shot this way, then slow motion from over there, and then they fought afterwards. But went to commercial first. I was so mad. 'Cause
Black
like,
Ink, you said?
Black Ink Crew. Because like by then, this was like season 3. I was hooked. It had pulled me in. But I went into it like, oh, this is gonna be a great show for black people.
Had you never seen a tattoo show prior to that? Or did you watch any of the other ones?
No, I didn't watch any of the other
Okay.
ones. So I assume, the only one I ever heard was Ink Master, was more of a competition show.
Yeah.
But there was like a show about the day in, day out business.
Oh.
So it was like
But it was?
it was.
When you watched it, it actually was?
Yeah, it was about the business, but there was
They ramped it up with the like drama.
yes, for no reason. It was very, very frustrating.
I'm at a complete loss. I can't even tell you what. I can't. I don't know. You know,
don't
what?
know reality shows?
I'm gonna go on Survivor just to be your competition,
Okay.
and then whoever wins, let the best podcast host
Is Naked
win.
and Afraid a reality show?
Is it?
I would say it's more a reality show because they're out there for 21 days.
And you follow the same people?
Yeah.
But is it one episode or is it a season with the same people?
It's one episode, but one episode is 21 days.
Oh, okay. So then, in your definition, it's not a reality show.
Yes, but it's
It's a competition.
I
It's
would-
like Jeopardy. It's like Naked Jeopardy.
okay, but it's its own unique thing because we were out there for so long. That's the only one I have a hard time defending.
I can get out of work 21 days. Naked and Afraid. I'll go on that.
Survivor is 26 days.
Yeah, you can get fired at 25.
Okay, yeah, but so if I went out there, I think I'm gonna quit before I go, so I have to win.
You're gonna quit your job to
Before I
go
go.
on Survivor
So I have
in
to
hopes to win.
So I have to win. I have no choice.
Don't
now.
they only give you? Well, how much do you win at the end of Survivor?
$1 million.
That's not enough. Today's
$1 million?
in
It's $1
today's
million.
in today's market. That's not enough.
How many people will start at the start?
18.
Oof.
I don't like those odds.
Second place gets nothing.
I don't like those odds.
Second place gets nothing.
Man, I'm sure they give you something for going out there, but it's not nothing that's advertised.
You
Like
get pride.
You get a free plane ticket home.
Big Brother, you get $750,000 for first place, $75,000 for second, and then they give $25,000 to America's favorite house
Person.
guest. They can vote on that.
That's kind of cool.
But Survivor, it's $1 million and then nothing.
House Hunters. Does that count?
Shut up, Derek.
Treehouse Masters. I'm going on. That's actually my pick. I'll be on every episode, so there's a continuity.
I'm
Like,
going
where-
Parking Wars.
Did you
ever
put
watch
a
that
bit
one?
on the last house? No, that wasn't me.
Nah.
He's got a fake mustache on top of your real mustache.
Top of the real mustache.
All right, so I don't know. Do you guys want to touch on anything else? I did want to plug our fundraiser, which is attached to the Mental Health Awareness Month. So we launched a fundraiser for merchandise, which we don't have yet because we only like solidified it last week or whatever.
Yeah, but we will have it by April 26th, and you can come see me. It's not going to be out before April 26th. So
Definitely not. I don't work that fast. Come on, bro. You can still plug it. Go ahead, plug it.
It doesn't matter now because the show's
Plug
going
it
to
in
be
the
gone.
past. Go ahead, plug it in the past. Just do the
Plug it
thing.
in-
Finish it.
We're going to have Brewhouse on April 26th. Will it just be out by June?
This will be out for May.
So Juneteenth weekend, we have a comedy show at the Inkwell in Allentown, and that's on Friday, Juneteenth, actually. And on Friday, June 21st, we're doing another Juneteenth comedy show at Steel Stacks in Bethlehem.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Derek, because he's going to be playing the drums. We have a live band during the comedy show.
Allegedly. I will allegedly have a live band. I will allegedly be playing in it.
We got to do it now because we said it to the people.
I said allegedly, so you can't hold me to that.
Oh, well.
Anyway, we got...
Don't make me look dumb.
We have merchandise, which is tied to the Jed Foundation. The Jed Foundation's role and mission is to help mental health...
Mental health and suicide prevention
How am I trying to say this?
for teens and young adults.
Yes, their main goal is to suicide prevention, but they also have programs that help with mental health for actually kids, teens, and young adults. So like, you know, so we're trying to support the youth and do our part in that aspect. So the merchandise I will be tagging in the show notes, and probably I'll be displaying the picture of the merch somewhere on this beautiful landscape. So but yeah, if you guys don't have anything else,
No, well, once he leaves, not that I'm kicking you out, but since I'm gonna bring my kids out, so let them be on the pod for a little bit.
you want him to be on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool with that.
I don't care if he was or wasn't.
That's crazy to say. Executive decision.
Executive decision.
All right, that's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, we are on your property. So.
Exactly.
Robert, I think you have to go, don't you? You have to skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure having you here, sir.
It's nice to. I think we met once. Before.
Yeah, I came to one of your shows.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Good to
and
see you too.
Get deep and have a man conversation. I guess. you could
Yeah,
say.
yeah. We know how to get here, so next time I have some burgers, some on the grill.
We're
Have a
coming over
fire.
tomorrow. You know that, right?
No, you're not.
You said we like we.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
no.
We-
Not that I don't love you. It's just I peopled all week.
You peopled all week,
I'm peopling right now.
and you're gonna people all weekend.
Not tomorrow. I'm not peopling.
You just said you were come over and have some burgers. What's better than
I said
tomorrow?
not tomorrow. I still gotta get the pool together. There's a lagoon right
I'm not
now.
going in the pool. Look at me. I'm fully dressed. I didn't bring
He
swimming
said
shorts.
next time. He said tomorrow. I'll see you.
Tomorrow is there's
Yeah.
no time like the present, Daniel. Didn't we just go over this?
You know what? I'm now. You have something to wait on.
I don't wait. I'm impulsive. It's another thing I'm working on.
You don't
You
show
just
up
sounded
tomorrow.
like you just sounded DJ Khaled. He's like, they were like, "Yo, why you so fat?" I don't lose. I'll lose nothing.
Yo,
Oh, I
DJ
like that.
Khaled is
I like
He's
that.
so
hilarious.
committed to the bit.
He's
Like it's
hilarious.
I like
ridiculous.
that. I like that.
Well, yeah, we're gonna pause here so that Robert can get up and it's not awkward. I mean, there's no such thing as I'm not awkward. Are you awkward if you just get up and leave right now?
I'm awkward all the time, but
Do you want to dap it up on screen or you want to dap it up off screen?
whatever you want.
We're gonna do when when you guys got here and we what'd you call it? The thing we did?
What a
thuggin? Or,
Yeah,
what?
a thug.
Thruggin?
A thrug. A thrug.
Oh, you want to? We always be thrugging. Always be thrugging. Here we go. Here we go.
On camera?
Later, bro. see that, real men thrug it out.